Instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy. I'll give you a copy of the proposal. That means Congress doesn't vote. Well, I'm glad to see you. No, I tell you, I enjoy conversion. You know, it means if Congress doesn't keep the programs the way they are, they'd go away. Other Republicans say, I'm not saying it's a majority of you. I don't even think it's even a significant, but it's being proposed by individuals. I'm not politely not naming them, but it's being proposed by some of you. Look, folks, the idea is that we're not going to be moved into being threatened to default on the debt if we don't respond. Folks, pay their fair share, some Republicans. Anybody who doubts it, I'll give you a copy. I'll give you a copy of the proposal. That means Congress doesn't vote. Well, I'm glad to see you. No, I tell you.
Now, why would they do this, you ask? That this would be political suicide? Because this is the interests of the OCF-GOC, the national elites. They are treating the United States as another landmass to be pillaged, just like Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, Panama, Argentina, all those countries that they've been in, from Africa, Asia, and they're doing it to our own country now. They don't distinguish from your flesh and flesh abroad anymore. We taste just the same. The big beautiful bill slashed taxes for the rich, and Project 2025 is a blueprint to finish the job. Together, they form a two-step plan: starve the system, then call the cuts reform. They are not doing it by accident, it's by design. The goal isn't short-term popularity, it's systemic control. By draining public programs, they can force Americans into dependence on private corporations for retirement, healthcare, and survival. That's not capitalism, it's corporate feudalism. This will result in power concentrated in a handful of megacorporations, citizens reduced to economic serfs, government role shrinks from protecting the public to enforcing contracts for the elites. Freedom becomes the right to choose which lord owns your labor. The only way to stop this slide into corporate feudalism is to rebuild democracy from the bottom up, like FDR did in the 1930s. He taxed the rich, broke up monopolies, guaranteed labor rights, created Social Security, and made the government serve people again. That's what we need now. A new progressive era: public health care, living wages, union power, housing and education as rights, and corporate accountability. The cure for corporate feudalism is a New Deal.